Would you care to see? If you ever have any questions...
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Quake! Stabilize!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Gather! Stabilize! Where's my... Solidify! Crumble!
Speed of light! Yeah! Incoming! Shadows of fate! Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Just what will we come across? Wind blade!
Incoming! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Process if you don't keep your voice down.
What a place.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
With you here. Best I don't see you over in the west then.
A walk would be nice. Boats are made for transfer. Where do you want to go next?
Things have been looking really rough for now. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's...
I see. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together, since we're facing the same...
All right.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. Given how the Abyss... So the once we receive word of enemy... Yes. So please...
So that's the plan. Paimon knows that.
The movements of the Abyss... Once that is...
Oh, right. Most people have no... Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Hello! Oh, hey, Kachina! Yep. No, I heard that the Pyral Archon is... Oh, by the way, she said that she's all set. Wow. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So you usually, well, I've already signed up. She wouldn't turn me away. Hey, have some confidence in your... On second thought, Shilonin! He's super...
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you...
Yep, we're travelers.
No, I mean...
Huh? You're seeing the Pyro Arc...
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. And she did mention, but I seem to understand where the... No, I would... Anyway, but... Ooh, just because... As you probably know, we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah!
But they were all performed.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds, only memories, and even the
Seems though I have...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still in trouble.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Why do I feel...
Ugh, don't remember. Well, if she gave me this order, then she believes, in other words,
Oh, not only has she accepted... Yeah!
the key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge.
We heard the voice of... If we can talk to her again, maybe we...
Well, every try. Plus, considering the... I don't know. That we need to find a console.
Oh, we've heard that name. A person who can make something...
Still, she's... I've heard that to...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah. Huh?
Great going, Mawika. In that case, I'll also write you.
Oh, Paimon sure hopes to help.
All right, Kanichi's a secret.
Great. Then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the spirit speakers to...
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably...
It's alright.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and...
Because the Pyro Archon explained... Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonin is one of 4 that have
Oh, well, then I suppose there's...
I have another piece of intel to share. His name is Auroron. And he also hails from the map. That's why his disappearance went
Seatla.
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind left I've never met Aurora.
That's right. As of now, Sitlali is
So if...
Yes. Even though I don't think Sitlali is the...
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her...
Yeah, this is... Then, yeah.
Sure. I'll head...
Take care out there, Kani. I'll be heading back as well.
Okay, then let's part...
Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Lolly did not reply to our request. Although,
Huh?
yeah, well, But let's go to the stage.
That's true. Let's... Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well,
That might be true, but this...
yes, the only thing is that she often...
Huh. So we don't like that old hag Granny Eatsterly, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's fake? You'll talk about her. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to...
Oh, really?
Who's there?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a...
Huh? Lolly.
Wait,
Yes, Granny eats the... you must know this trope from light novels, surely. Oh, wait, that look...
Did I forget to mention? It was an honest mistake.
What?
Oh, Paimon just...
It was my idea to...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to check. I received but of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my Anyway, that's the whole story.
Was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her. Correct. This is...
I see. And you've also heard all about Aurora.
Yeah, that's what we can...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value. Oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than... Huh? Don't move. There's something...
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so...
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back...
The Lord of the Night?
Something this important. The Lord of the Night.
Oh, so you're basically...
Not exactly. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell. But I will need to prepare...
I can go. It'll...
Sounds good. Then what...
Phew, the Fatui are...
Yep, we'll be sure to put...
All right. Now it's time for us to catch... Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because He has always lived alone. And I found... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like...
But... That's not to say that I believe he... In any... I'm...
You can count on...
All right.
days. Still no news. If only he was gone.
Hello! You must be the traveler. Mr. Flint.
A wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. Come on, let's go.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously still getting.
Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to but it's like he just vanished into thin. That is, until this
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like...
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
There wasn't a shred of sanity left.
Yeah. Oh,
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
yeah. If I were... Unless...
The other thing is, how does someone...
Beats me.
According to certain medical...
Actually sounds...
There are men besides his
Exactly. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still...
So, if we do... Last time we had Marionette and her... Oh,
Well, I do somewhere like the Eye of Crati, or the Pill...
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting...
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal...
Wait, why?
If I recall correctly,
That's right. Yes, it.
splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't... And if we do run...
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you...
agreed.
All right. We'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa. Let's go.
as treasure is concerned.
We could do with some more fortune.
Scry the sky.
Any leads?
Nope. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. So, you guys didn't find anything either? Not loving the word either.
I questioned a few, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either.
He's been biding his time.
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession.
All we can do... Wait, he's actually here? I didn't
No. Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kutar might be in danger!
Let's get over there! Quick!
time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
That was too close! We barely made it out of there alive! What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by convention.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived. Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see.
Wait, she's the moon goddess?
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. And I've never met that person before. But there was no mistake why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an end. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world. No, I can't say that. Come on, you.
Running is our own.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
Well, I mean...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to...
Wait, what?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need... A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's help. What is it, Lama? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our... Yeah. We can't just call it quits after... Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive...
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of return...
Rira's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return. And then, if it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope, you were born here, and now you've returned.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid. Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant.
It is, but I find it very draining. I'm rejected by the world. My power is dwindled.
What do you mean, rejected?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era, in which they came into being. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Be silent. Close your eyes.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't go back on Kutar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
To dust. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. To dust. The long sleep beckons. Observe. Fear the dark.
Look, the rainbow!
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Night falls. The night comes. Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the
Receive my blessing. By the Frost Moon.
The long sleep beckons. To dust.
What's the matter? Bit off?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Night?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, aka the Black Market of Intel, as an expeditionary force on foreign soil. Anyway, allow me to introduce...
You look way younger than Paimon expected.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt.
Is that why he's been frantic?
Maybe I'm part of the...
Note to self.
Guess it's my turn to ask.
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, that's a lot to take in.
I'm truly... You stood with us.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 and to be perfect, but now that a new
variable...
That said, while I know is...
You mean about our mystery?
That's right. I don't know who or what could pull...
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal.
Oh.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's... Your intel also... But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari, Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, first, to my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united...
What if there was a way...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon. They say that I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent moon.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow...
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate...
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but... We will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't...
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his Wild Hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his the Wild Hunt is play-
It's true. If Kuthar had...
But where will we...
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Since his failed ambush, we can't do this without the Curatorium. But
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after...
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to... Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crime.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you
Oh? Then I'd say...
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to...
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be late. If there's any way we can make this work...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favor. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. You hope Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after.
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
Wait! You actually...
Shh. This is Tom.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. I'm in for this part, no matter what.
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two! Quit playing here! I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in? Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nodcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving...
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 once your team has finished their mission.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressed.
You really think that's gonna...
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against? We'll let you lead.
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat?
No.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear,
I promise it's nothing.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and...
What? Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, Is that a no, then?
As
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you—
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset—
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep first Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only— Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for—
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui was— Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so open.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambition. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as— The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in drag— But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths— guess that's our— that might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else would— Huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can— Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Paulownia from crushing him. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapons system. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick, or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on this Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invite.
I know.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up what— It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Paulownia, get him!
I've upgraded Paulownia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not. Where did she go?
Hey, over here, you...
Cursed moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten...
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past?
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor?
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but
Whenever I've never faced Rarir. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman.
if you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
Once I take a job, and also how to make sure death is the one thing.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind.
Eh?
That shady merchant who sold you an...
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way? Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Quit dragging me. I genuinely...
Hey,
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
if you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. It was back when, and when you know it, I've been giving her a 30 plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sung. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble.
You guessed correctly.
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom. At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing.
What if I told you it's someone with the power?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasure.
You're...
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to if you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on...
Of course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No?
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now be. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. So remember, don't be frightened. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from some. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Anyway.
Hi, Revere. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. But if he invites me...
Felindis. That's the same...
Grain imports keep falling. If things... Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be that would explain why they use so much stuff? They even use alchemically modified strains for food.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it.
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional. Know what? Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain... Did Rary rip it out him?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart, the burial place of a fallen moon, a withered wind. It was you who helped me see that my heart had...
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. The burial place of...
Revere! Over here!
Dane! Oh, and, Vedafin here?
Hello there, Revere. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
So, what are we
Hey, don't look at me.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big...
Who'd have thought?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have...
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick...
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet a member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story.
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedafilnir. Dane's... And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother? Or... Why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. Perfectly normal. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off early. Oh, why the long face?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifilnir showed up today, too.
Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says...
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it.
So, you're worried? We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about... I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger... You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going...
So, you do remember?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies.
All right. Take your time. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifilnir and Dick, can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the Dynasty, meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon, the opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusion. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis? It's nothing. You were right. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together. Cherishing the...
See? You just need to stay I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one...
You're right.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to...
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late.
Free lunch. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hang?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take...
All right. Quite outfitted it.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services. By giving the impression that he was just an ordinary... He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancé to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deep.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rerir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 6...
After all these years since the dynasty's fall.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon... Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse...
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my part...
You still haven't told her what you really do.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rehir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have.
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I just. Not long ago, the Rehir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face, and his name is Rerir. And he claims to be one of—
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But
why are you
simple.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he— Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it—
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously! That, I gotta admit though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for Luckily, we managed to learn.
So far, so good. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is—
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details.
Stabilize! This is order!
unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Can't see? I hear everything.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Let me scry.
And shroud.
Speed of light. Hey! Shadows of fate.
I'll uproot you. Can't see?
Solidify!
Let me scry. Don't blink.
And Shroud!
Delve into destiny. To the chase.
I will have order.
Decided by destiny.
One with the Force. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me scry. Speed of light.
And Shroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
Incoming.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Shadows of fate. Don't blink. Huh? Yeah.
Stabilize.
Delve into death. Speed of light. Hey. Yeah. Incoming.
Solidify.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Shadows of fate. Don't blink. Hey.
Stabilize.
Let me scry. Speed of light. Fate is upon you. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Shadows of... Don't blink. Yeah. Speed of light. We could do with some more fortune. This should cover food and rent for a while.
for nearly 2... Oh, they might not have seen us yet. Oh, that's never good. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to rear... Oh, guess you're... Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew, that What's that smell? Oh no! There's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost. Freedom comes at a heavy price.
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greeting.
It's been a while.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. He sure doesn't pull his punch.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machine. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's...
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoy.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbine.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
The only Arlecchino I...
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like...
A Fatui.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Notcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Verfnir, Vrindaughter, Tholindis.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contained some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, Tholindis, it seems.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian, oh yeah. Just like how—
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible. But it would take a miracle. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could—
All right then. Let's keep working on our separate traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino. We'll go look for the As for the others—
On the way over here, at this rate, The people living here will be in grave danger too.
I'll head back to the curatorium.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here a little early?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh, right. Anefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what?
Sure. Uncle Varka. You previously told us about how when you went to investigate, but according to Flint's intel, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeeper— I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I?
database updated. Reliability of Aino's—
what does that mean?
They were betting.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it?
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at— Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment.
Here, this will serve.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, we still haven't got the slightest idea what's going.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson.
Huh? Are you serious? As in,
Your surprise is understandable. I was also— But the more I thought about it, the more I realized. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. What's more, whenever I experience— Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me, together with my own investigations, over the past few years. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a complete—
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my— Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon sign?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they— But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof,
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you. I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is... Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any... I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letters, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you and...
That's right. For now, it's the iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Parenhary. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but set in the Crimson Moon era.
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace you have..." The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the... In short, I can open a passage to that. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come... Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my...
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear...
Got it!
I sense a sinister gloom inside. But I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond... I sense your presence and bring you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body.
Careful! There's something spooky about the... Haimon's right behind you! By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole, Paimon. How is that possible?
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Let me scry.
Stabilize!
Can't see? Yeah. Yeah.
Incoming. Hey! Shadows of... Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
And shroud. Yeah, I'll uproot you!
Delve into destiny, decided by... Don't blink! Hey!
Huh? Huh? For real?
No. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird... Wait, see that? Looks like a Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Yeah, if we could activate it, we might find some clues. Hey, look at that! Now that do you think these mechanisms might be...
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands.
I hope this isn't ruining date. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? Oh, yeah.
The Abyss has made this space extremely maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a waning moon. Oh, lifeless damsel, weeping up for me, of all people, to be here and
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
With swords from shadows. Shadows of fate.
One with the Force. Let's nip that in the bud.
Incoming.
And shroud.
Let me scry. Speed of light.
the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is that if it really does exist, then maybe this madness... With the Abyss inhibitors in place, oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Reflection is back to normal. Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow. Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame. Yet if we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
It's so cold. Is it you? Huh? At long last.
I'm sorry. I lied the moment the moon shattered. My buck, tell me. You look so... But trust me when I...
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost for a fading soul like hers. Our auras must be too similar to teleport.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon. All right, time to leave this place. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart! Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
We made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Wait, your hands!
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be—
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is, I was simply
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina!
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrir like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have to. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The ray here of...
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the... But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rerir.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going.